Hey, it's Mr. Random Pop Culture News Freak Harry, better known as Mr. Any Wolverines. Also, you guys know intros and outros for the channel. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, all the other social media sites. If you want to, like, share, comment, and if you really like the stuff, my video commentary, subscribe, feel like it, and hit the bell if you truly want to know more stuff that's going on in video game industry. And of course, he shows you news, force gated, etc. news. Anyways. Enough of the talking. Anyways, playing Tech and 4 music in the background, since it has always been PS1 to PS5, almost PS6, PlayStation 6 Pro, whenever it gets it. Next year, the year after, I think it might be 2026, if not 2027. Still video game console, so I still had to put my 2 cents in this big time, because it literally just finished. That's crazy, it just finished not that long ago. But there was a power outage that happened for almost 2 full days. The service was PlayStation outage live service update. The service restored after massive disruption. The services returned after nearly a days of problems. This one I'm do a separate video on, but I'll talk a tiny bit about it. But this one's I'm not doing no freaking commentary / video / commentary / document / rant sort of reaction at all for that. That's gonna be its own separate thing at the end of the video. Stay to like 10 or 13 minute duration point. Just saying if you want to know about it now. Especially if you want to see these two. Oh, I can't wait to show these two. Probably gonna have to censor it though, maybe. So it says it comes from Alisa Stanley. 18 from Tom's Guide. I haven't read from Tom's Guide in a long time. So I'm stalling and bull crapping around, beating around the bush. Let's get into this thing, my God, because, man, I've been wanting to talk about this since yesterday, but this is only 3 hours ago. This is super recent, but the time I see it'll be the day after, it'll be a day old, but this is one of the most fastest news I've gotten in a long time. So it says, when you purchase through this link, yeah, and clear that. Okay, we were planning on getting some gaming news on the PS5 or PS5 Pro this weekend. The gods of the glitches out of their plans. PSN network went dark worldwide Friday. It wasn't just the United States, Canada, and Japan. I thought it was just those 3 countries. It was everywhere. That's really extra bad. That's scary as hell. Thank God it didn't happen when I was playing my Switch or Switch Pro or any of that stuff. I thought that would happen on Nintendo or Xbox. This happened to Sony, bro, out of all places. Let's move on. Friday evening, September 7th, which was yesterday, by the time you guys see it, was 2 days ago. It was Sunday when you time you guys see this video, or commentary, or whatever you want to call it. Opinions, hot take video. And only seemed to be returning more than 20 hours later, making this one of the largest PSN outages ever. Early Saturday evening, PlayStation, like I said, playing Tekken, Bandai Namco, because they were always strictly the Sony PlayStation. Never went on Nintendo or Nintendo Switch or Sony or no Xbox, any of the Microsoft original old school Xbox consoles like the 360 and Xbox Series X or S or Xbox One. They strictly stood 100% real to them. And the only time they kind of had Tekken characters was in Smash Bros. Ultimate, which is 2 of them that was up. And I guess Pokken Tournament if you want to count that. I'm going off track. Let's get on to the main story point here. Yada, the PlayStation statuses page. Oh, yeah. Only seems to be returning more than 20 hours later, making it one of the largest PSN outages ever. Early Saturday evening, PSN status post page suddenly shifted to green across the board. No more claims of service issues. This appeared to be a full PSN outage earlier, with everything from signings to gaming to the PlayStation Store online. Wow. The store got broken. That's bad. And that's a digital store, too. That's wrong. Lately, we've heard more reports from the first-hand sources and posts on social media. That to the network back online for some reports. Services like Down Detector have been trending for a while. Finally dropped, dipping in the 1500s around 7 p.m. EST time, so would have made it like 4 o'clock my time. Let's go forward. First wave reports that started the issues with the PlayStation networks came around 6 p.m. I gotta give my boys credit, like Player Essence, RGT85, Spawnwave, and Dreamcast Guy. I heard the videos from them, so if I remember to leave a link to 4 of their video channels, description box below. If I remember them, I gotta give massive shout outs, props to those guys. But let's move on. I heard on Twitter too early before they posted their video on that. Let's move on. Yada. On 8:45 p.m. ET, Eastern Standard Time here in the United States, PlayStation support account tweeted, quote, it was, quote, aware some users might currently be experiencing issues with the PSN. There have been no updates since then. The PlayStation status page notes that all PlayStation platforms are impacted, including PS5 and PS4, alongside legacy platforms PS3 and PS Vita, along as well as the PlayStation Store. I have to wait until the PSN network, aka PlayStation Network system, is back online, back up to play the best PS5 games. Unfortunately, there are no words on that, when that'll be. At least one potential workaround has been reported. The folks at Tech Radar has success with reinstating the individual licensing through the settings menu to render them playable once more. In the PlayStation 5 head settings, user and accounts and other restore licenses, and then select the titles you would like to play. The caveat is that there was only games that you'd be able to get games working that will be downloaded during the PlayStation Network outage. We tried this workaround, the existence in the games in our, let's go down a little bit, library, and while it sadly didn't work, the games do boot up now instead of simply throwing an error message. Oh yeah, an error has occurred. Oh, thank God it wasn't. If any of you guys, which is a promising sign, if any of you guys, I gotta get off track here a little bit, but if any of you guys remember the Xbox 360 errors, that red ring of death and the green ring of death, that was one of the worst things ever. That means your console system, video game console system, you had to throw it in the trash. It's $300, $400, $500 gone. Thank God. I was never an Xbox Microsoft fanboy. I'm not trying to shit on the Microsoft fanboys and fangirls. You know, I get for the Sony people like, oh, Sony ponies, you guys kiss ass of everything Sony that does and Nintendo does. You know, not a hardcore Nintendo fanboy like I was back in the day. I know their business strategies are freaking garbage. Diarrhea is one of the worst, despicable fucking things in the world, but whatever. Save that for the end rant part. PlayStation Network hours report on, oh, that's a big graphic chart. I only say, oh, trust, believe the numbers. The numbers on the graph charts never lie. They could be manipulated big time. That's very subjective and very, very wolf in sheep's clothing to me. 5 p.m., 8 p.m., 11, 2, 5, 8, yeah, 5 and 8 in the morning. Acid looks like it started screwing up real bad. From Down Detector to credit them. So it says this outage, let's keep moving on, has stretched down longer than previously thought. The PSN was down in October. It lasted roughly about 9 hours. Thousands of angry PlayStation customers have taken to social media to express their frustrations. Call of Duty fans have been some of the most vocal. Oh, I'm surprised. Those on League of Legends or World of Warcraft or what else? Fortnite, Minecraft, God forbid. So, as the outages coincides with the promotional weekend of Black Ops 6, where players can earn double the XP throughout Monday. XP, excuse me. Sony hasn't given any indication of when the issues will be fully resolved for all users, but has been confirmed that working will restore access. Meanwhile, players around the world from Japan to Australia to Brazil continue. Oh wow, this is a real monumentous big ass problem. So the monument to continue to report PlayStation Network issues will update the story as we learn more. And I'm just gonna read the little like darker, bigger, thicker, huger, darker colors. And it doesn't sound right at all, but you know what I mean. Darker word titles, letters. Outers resolved February 8th, 2025. Alright, PlayStation Network status goes green. Back in business. Destiny 2 news. I don't care about Destiny, I'm sorry. Never did. More reports on the outdated setting. More games online. Status update. That was that right there. I'll read this real quick. Haven't kept y'all up to the update PSN Network. Alice Stanley has signed out and to enjoy the rest of her day. So for me, Philip Michaels taking over this blog. Before she left, Alice checked the statuses of PlayStation Network on the end of her and was able to sign in to Helldivers 2 Warhammer 40k. I'm sorry, I know anyone that likes Warhammer 40k, that game puts me to sleep. It's super, super boring. I know, hot take. I hope you guys don't jump at my throat for that one, but I couldn't get into Warhammer 40k. That's something that PC gamers from the 90s, 2000s were big into. And the Helldivers is C-, C+, a little bit better. Taking place on some online matches like Tony Polanco, another Tom Guy staffer, reports he's been able to play Street Fighter 6 matches without an issue. Would also like to note that he won those matches too. To take away here, man, he had to brag like that. What an a-hole. Here is that the network seems to be continuing online for more than other people. 3-year mileage, Mary. I don't know what that means. Mary Vat, very. Let us know if you see anything in the comments. The status ending. Okay, that's kind of weird. Krispy Kreme offers gamers free donuts in these trying times. I didn't know that. What? I didn't know Krispy Kreme's giving away free donuts for the gamers. No way. Oh, I wish I would have known about that. That would have been cool. And the last little bit of news here, still far from the longest PSN outage in history. As we enter 16, I'm going to stop here with thoughts, views, and speculations at the end. Enter hour 16 of the PSN outage. PlayStation has yet to see an issue. Update services continue to remain down into Saturday. PlayStation is currently trending on X, aka Twitter, which players share memes about their frustrations, expressions, or remorse that they didn't opt out for the Xbox Series X instead. As long as the outage has been, it still doesn't come to its all-time industry in the 23 days back. Oh, I remember when that happened when I saw it on PS3, PS4. April 2011, caused by a security breach where hackers made off with users 77 million subscribers. Granted, that's little consolation when your favorite games remain offline in the here and now, especially given Sony's frustrating lack of response so far. But it's worth remembering that the things could always be worse. An OG PlayStation fan hasn't been shy about reminding folks of this. And there was a meme I looked at earlier. They say network memes down kids cry while staring at their phones. That's so true. Cause I was like 21, 22 when this happened, 2011. That pissed me off big time. I thought it was been speculations. Real take now. You think it's... I know Xbox is super rare that it ever happens on Microsoft Xbox. Only two good things about Microsoft Xbox is that security thing for their online network support. It's really good, even though last year that thing that happened all over the world with hospitals, airports, airplane places, and subway train stations, and a whole bunch of other places like cruise line ships, they all had to get shut down real quick because I think it was like 3 or 5 days it shut down for, and after like 1 week later, everything went back online. I remember that blue screen of death, that was everywhere. It had nothing to do with video games, but it's still connected to Microsoft, bro. You know, they never had no problem with the video game consoles with Xbox Series X and S editions. It's crazy if next year or the after they leave the game industry. They're like $1 trillion company. They do whatever they want. Phil Spencer's probably sitting on a big amount of cash treasure, so he can leave with a golden parachute whenever he wants, fortunately. And then the last little bit of news I would say is, I remember when the PS4 thing shut down, dude. I was so angry that day. I was coming out of like my college university times, right after I finished community college. I had to do so many exams and so much trial and error on that. My PS3, PS4 is my baby. That was my backseat to like calming down my nerves and just chilling, relaxing, going to the other world of universes playing video games. That's what it was about. Anyways, let's get into this news real quick. Okay, so I know this is way, way old as heck, but whatever. So this is Mr. Diddler himself, the P. Diddy dude, Sean Combs. Okay, thanks Kanye West for calling his freedom and helping make money while locked up. No way. So this is from Yahoo News Entertainment. I'm gonna do a separate one on this, massively separate, different video commentary. And I'm just gonna read the first one here. Kanye West took to social media yesterday, which is 2 days ago, I think, or 3 days. Shout out to my boy Juice Kush. I knew I talked about him. Calling the release of disgraced rapper Sean Combs, who currently is locked up behind bars in New York City. Let's just say that. And I know I swear to God, I'm trying my damnedest not to simp here, bro. Even though these girls are way, way younger than me. One's like 7 years younger than me. The other one's 10 years almost younger than I am. But, man, this is freaking crazy, man. The Sabrina Carpenter 25 Grammy Awards appearance, I know I don't care about either of these things because a lot of them, they're freaking... Most of them are owned by, you know who, the people that control everything in this world, which I really, really don't want to get my tinfoil theory hat on. But this 25-year-old was already a Grammy Award winner, Sunday Night's Magic Mania, after winning Best Pop Performer at a Yada Grammy Performance winner. After a banner year 2024, she went with Harper kicked off 2025 Jazzy Notes Elegance performance. And I got her. I don't know what it is with her and this other chick, Sydney Sweeney. I swear I'm trying not to simp to any of these, but dang, oh my god. And the one's 27, 28, the other one's 25, so it's okay. They're grown women. But my god, if they ever have a fancy or OF fans account, my god, that thing will break the internet. It would break the floodgates into oblivion, but I love it. This one's Super pretty as heck. That's all I can say for now. Peace out. Just bye. See you in the flip side.